Hey guys, welcome to Twist and Shout. It is late, but I had to come tell y'all something. Look, y'all know that I've been natural for a long time, and I feel for the oil is better, which I'm not saying so much as one is better than the other. I'm just saying what has been working for me is that grease has been growing that hair like every day, whereas with oil, I couldn't see the difference. Like, it took too long. With the exception when I did do, because obviously with the store-bought oils, which I didn't really dample too much or experiment too much with that. I had Wild Growth Oil. I had the Olive Oil Miracle. And growing up, I had the African Pride or African Best oil that was pretty thick and miserable. But when I actually started mixing my own, like, for example, and it helped a whole lot. It stopped my shedding. It gave me shine. It's lightweight. It's convenient. So that kind of changed my life. But honey, let me tell y'all something. I just seen a post, right, and it just blessed my little heart. It was a post about the Softee coconut grease, right? And y'all, I didn't even know this was here, but let me get into that in a little bit. Pretty much, I've been, as of late, my husband has been allowing me to, like, mix the grease and stuff and prepare his grease for him. And obviously, I do so for my children. And I seen the post, and I said, let me go check and see if this is legit. Now, mind you, the post is, I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see. And it tickled me so bad, y'all, because I said, you know what? I think I remember reading that like a long time ago and saying the same thing. Like, is this Jesus grease? Softee, you working for Jesus? But no, all jokes aside though. So I actually looked at this, and mind you, I believe this is a very old container, like probably 2 years, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But anywho, if you go on the back side, if you have this, and this is only because I checked all the other Softees. It's only on this one. And it's the Softee pure coconut oil formula, coconut oil. And when you go to the, like, what it's formulated for and what it does for your hair, it clearly says the 1, 2, 3, 4th point says helps protect your hair from daily trials and tribulations. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. He would do it in the form of some grease, honey. And let me tell y'all, this used to be, I think at one point, and probably even now, I've noticed that the herbal grow or growth, whatever it is, people tend to just buy that off the shelf. Like, that's almost like you got to hunt for that. The hair food is always there, and that's probably because, like I said, for me, I don't like the scent. What's the others? The mango one used to be kind of rare too, but now it's like everywhere. Like, almost like people don't like it. But I prefer that, like, out of all the scents, that's my favorite, y'all. Like, I love that one. I don't know why I haven't picked one up yet. I guess because I'm just so strict on myself about this budget thing. But I remember the smell of this, and it was a very familiar smell. But I do remember that I got tired of it because this was my mom's go-to. Like, she the type when, no, bear with me because I'm just getting tripped up thinking about it. But she's the type that we say, Mom, we like gumbo. She would go make gumbo for 2 weeks straight just because we said we liked it. So when we was growing up, it was like, look, switch it up, surprise us. But as soon as we said, oh, we like the way this smells, so she got everybody their own, and we all had to smell like coconut oil forever until, like I said, we started branching out and buying our own stuff. But let me tell you about my husband, y'all. We went on a trip recently, right? Like 2 weekends ago now. And I saw this, but I ain't think nothing of it because obviously I didn't see the post, and I've been using a lot of other grease. And y'all know now I'm doing a challenge with the Suffer 8. So Softee is kind of put to the side. So, like I said, I seen a post tonight, and I was like, I guess I had to go in the store and look to validate it because I don't want to just make a video and people like, what are you talking about? But then I said, you know what? It seemed like I've seen the container somewhere. And lo and behold, I go look at his traveling bag, and here it is. But y'all, get this. Let me see how tight and cheap my husband is. You see that in there? Do you see that? Anybody who's familiar with the Blue Magic Indian hemp, I think, yeah. As you can see, it has the Japanese tea leaves in there. And very familiar smell. And I said, you know what? This ain't coconut. And I said, my husband done took some because he had the big thing of the Indian hemp. He done recycled this little thing and put the Indian hemp in here and went about his business. Like, I'm glad he didn't throw it away though, because I get to come up here and say, you know, it really do say helps protect your hair from daily trials and tribulations. To me, that is funny. That got me cracked up. But well, amen and praise God that Softee is out here fighting on our behalf on the battlefield for the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. That is, I like that. And honey, I truly believe somebody been praying over this stuff, because when you look at the ingredients, petroleum, coconut oil, jojoba seed oil, paraffin, mineral oil, fragrance. That's it. But it worked. Like I said, my hair was long. Maybe I got a picture when I was in school about the time I was using this. Yeah, I do actually. I do got a picture that I'm going to put on the screen of when I was using Softee back in the day. Like I said, my mom ain't know about no Blue Magic. At least she didn't buy none, because I don't remember having any. And my sister, I spoke to her and she said she were familiar with the Royal Crown hair grease. And like I told y'all, like I seen that grease and I said, let me flip it over. Literally only petroleum and olive oil. Now let me tell y'all, how people hype about coconut oil, I feel like the same hype should be olive oil, because I did something different lately. As y'all know, if you don't know, I make my own herbal oil. If you would like to purchase one or support me in my business, I will leave a link in the comment section below. But I make my own herbal oil. And I did my research, and olive oil seemed to be the base oil for like a lot of people and a lot of different products. So that's what I did. Like my oil is majority of extra virgin organic olive oil. Olive oil is the truth. Like, now I just recently got some avocado oil, because it seems like some of these hair masks and DIYs that use the avocado seems to have the people that hair just grow. So I am experimenting with that, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. But I just had to come up here and bless y'all. So like I got blessed. Like seriously, all jokes aside, like by me just reading that, like when you just think about trials and tribulation, especially when you are a believer, man, like you just sit there, like, you know, the statement when it's like, when you think about, you know, all the things you've been through and all that God has brought you through. And it's like, yo, this past 2 years has been so rough for me. And God has opened up doors. He has blessed my family. He has kept us going. And I just truly thank God. And I just said, what better way to, you know, incorporate hair and my faith than just a statement. Yes, it's like I said, it was a joke to somebody, and I'm not saying they're not being serious, but all I'm saying is it was funny to me too when I saw the post, and then it just had me like, you know what? God has done so much for me. He has kept me through the ups and downs, through situations in my life that I'm not going to go into details with, but y'all just know that God is good. He is always good, and his mercy endures forevermore. And honey, don't give God no quiet praise, because he didn't give you a quiet life. Your life is filled with laughter. It's filled with joy, peace, you name it. And like, comment below, like just literally just tell me, what has God done for you? Like what he's done for your family, your children. Like, and you know what? It's not a bad thing to be happy for somebody else. Like, you can give God praise for what he's done for somebody else in your life. But honey, I'm with Softee. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, comment down below if you rocking with Softee, if you use this one, if you use the hair food one, the olive oil one, the mango butter, whatever y'all use, whatever grease y'all use, comment in the section below and just let me know. And again,